recently I've been through some pretty complicated theories and videos. Right now I want to go through 10 things that are going to be vital for you to get your endurance, your cycling, your triathlon, your running, or your nutrition on point. So follow these 10 things and you'll be well on the way. Obviously the 11th thing is getting me as your nutrition coach. No brainer. Number 1, get the right amount of calories in there. So the way to do this, get a food log for 7 days. Weigh yourself at the start, weigh yourself at the end. Log all your food and find out the average amount of calories. If you've gone up and you're not trying to go up, you've eaten too much. Cut down about 300 calories, maybe 400. If you've gone down and you're not trying to go down in weight, increase your calories about 300 or 400. If you stayed the same and you're trying to, cool. You know exactly roughly where your calories are going to be at. Number 2, get the right amount of carbohydrates. I know that if you've been following my videos for a long while, well, even for a short while, you'll realise that I'm a fan, for obvious reasons, of carbohydrates in the endurance world. Get them in there. So anything from like 3 to 6 grams of carbohydrate per kilo of body weight, that is a good focused amount to have. Everyone is different. I'm just looking at basic guidelines here. That's a good guideline amount to have per day for endurance. Number 3, make sure you are getting your protein in there. As well as carbohydrates, protein are going to help you so much with your recovery. So getting your protein in is going to be essential for your recovery. Looking at around 1.5 to 2 grams per kilo of body weight is a good guideline to start with. Some people will have less, some people will have more. Everyone is different. Number 3, or 4 even. Number 4, let's get the actual numbers right. Make sure you are getting enough good fats in there. Getting your oily fish in there, nuts, avocado, oils, eggs, all these sorts of things are going to be great for your fats. Now what we say to do there, what I personally say to do is find out how many carbs you need, find out how much protein you need, the rest of the calories have from fats. Around sort of 15-20% are the lowest amounts you should be having for fat per day. Again, on what you're consuming, 4 or 5 servings of fruit and veg a day is going to be great, because number 5 is to get enough vitamins and get enough minerals in your diet. Okay, so getting those in going to help with your immune function, help with your recovery, help with your performance, and you're going to be well on the way to being bulletproof for your training and for your races. Excuse me. Number 6, hydration. Getting your water in there, getting loads of this stuff in per day. Yes, that's an empty bottle, but maybe about 2-3 litres and then another litre per hour of exercise that you do is a good guideline amount to add. Everyone is going to be different once again. If you start to up your water, you're going to end up going to the toilet a bit more, then it will calm down. Even like as little as 2% dehydration can affect your performance dramatically. Make sure, I've done plenty of videos on hydration, and I've done one which tells you how to calculate your sweat rate. Check that video out and you'll know how to see how much water you need per session. Talking about sessions, number 7, make sure you fuel for your sessions, fuel for your rides, fuel for your races. Don't try and be a hero and go for a 5-hour ride with no fuel. You're going to regret it next week. You're going to feel under-recovered. You're going to feel knackered. You're not going to be working to your most effective performance levels. Fuel for your races, fuel for your rides, fuel for your sessions. Looking at like getting the carbohydrates in there, maybe about 1 gram of carbs per kilo per hour, again is a good starting rate. Make sure you fuel for these races, fuel for these rides. I cannot emphasize that enough. Again, number 8, keep an eye on your recovery levels. If you feel you're knackered, you feel you're a bit more tired, like I have today, I've eaten a bit more. Your body is going to tell you these things, and if you can listen to it, that is a massive benefit. That is such a strength if you can listen to your body and be honest with yourself. If you need a little bit more food, be honest with yourself. Number 9, caffeine. Be aware of it. With caffeine, you could have too much. Some of the gels have actually not got that much in there. If you think about like a Costa Americano, a large one is about 375 milligrams of caffeine, when a gel has probably got about 100 or 125 for some brands. It's not as much as a black coffee. But if you have too much, going to affect your recovery. Your central nervous system could be overstimulated. You could have GI distress. There's a lot of things that could go wrong if you have too much of it. If you need it too much, again, look at the other issues going on. Are you eating too little? Are you more stressed than you need to be? Are you not sleeping enough? Are you under recovering? Number 10, practice. Practice and nail the pre-session nutrition, your pre-race nutrition, your pre-run nutrition. Just practice it. Jot it down, log it, practice it all, and you will find what works for you. There's not one size fits all. It's not cookie cutter stuff that works. Every single body is different. And that is why, number 11, get me as your nutrition coach. And we'll sort all of these out without you having to even worry about any of them. I'll speak to you soon.